Minister of Steel Development Prince Shuaibu Abubakar Audu has expressed optimism that the Ajaokuta Steel Company, as well as the steel sector in Nigeria, can be revived. The minister made this assertion when he received an audience members of the People Expertise and Excellence Foundation (PEF) delegation on a courtesy visit over the weekend in Abuja. Claire Vist correspondent brings us details.
That we have so much in this country to give to our youth. If the steel industry is revitalized, we will have less unrest in your state because the youth will be empowered. The women will have something to do. So I'd like you to look at it vis-a-vis.
Minister of Steel Development Prince Shuaibu Abubakar Audu, while addressing the group, the People Expertise and Excellence Foundation that paid him a courtesy visit, said, contrary to an anonymous report that he recently said 35 billion naira could revive Ajaokuta Steel, said what is actually needed to revive the steel sector in Nigeria is about 2 to 5 billion US dollars. The minister noted that the steel industry is very crucial to the president's renewed hope agenda.
We actually need to revive the entire steel plant is between 2 to 5 billion US dollars. That is what is required. Now, that money clearly cannot be raised locally, right? All of that money cannot be raised locally. So part of the plan, the medium-term plan, we're going to put together a 3-year roadmap for revitalization and revival of Ajaokuta Steel Plant, which will now be approved by Mr. President. You know, those people will have expertise in steel production, and they would also have capacity to bring in the money required to Nigeria as FD. We're going to put together a 3-year roadmap for revitalization of Ajaokuta, and we're going to put a 5-year roadmap for revitalization of the steel industry. We're working on an internal document which we will then, after that, engage with consultants. Once we engage with consultants, we can now, finalize on that document and make an announcement to the public. Again, subject to Mr. President's approval and buy-in.
Speaking earlier, the Chairman Board of Trustees, who was represented, noted that they are aware that the minister has paid a walking visit to Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited for first-hand experience and held meeting with relevant stakeholders.
We also believe that steel production is the key to all our efforts as infrastructure needs. Infrastructure needs will demand huge quantity of steel, which can only be met from local production. If we succeed in doing this, there will be no need for China bringing rail lines from China to Nigeria to lay rail lines. So if we work hard, we will be able to achieve that locally. Nigeria has resources to develop production by restoring existing steel plants with minimum external cooperation and a clear roadmap with a visionary implementation team enabled by quality human resources. There is no harm in inviting steel users from many industrial products to join our steel industry as partners. Investors, or simply inviting Nigeria's local needs from inside the country using internal inputs of labor, steel, and buoyant market.
So we're here, Honorable Minister, to offer our expertise in collaboration with the ministry, areas where our advice, our support will be required. We're willing to give. We have done this in the last 6 years with different sectors of the Nigerian economy. We are focused on the manufacturing sector. So I'm saying this because we believe that we have to focus on key sectors of the economy. And for us this year, the skill sector is an important one. We cannot industrialize if we don't have our skill sector operating.
The People Expertise and Excellence Foundation (PEF) is a non-profit organization comprising reputable professionals focused on providing practical solutions to skills management challenges in Nigeria and Africa at large. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News.